Well, good afternoon everybody, and you look around, you can see that we have got a beautiful day for it today. So we're out down near Lochness, so we've been out for about an hour or so, finding quite a lot of modern coins. Just dug up a lovely little cartwheel penny, so hopefully there'll be a lot more finds like that coming up, so a bit of a mixture of modern and ancient. But let's see how it goes, and I'll see you on the next. Okay folks, out again, and got a little short here for you. Kind of just honing into this one here. We'd be digging up some modern coins, but this one I have a feeling is not modern. So when you kind of open that up there, oh, look at that. And what we have is a beautiful George III cartwheel penny. There we go. So we've got one here coming in the 50s, and it's quite close to the surface. I'm finding that with that last target that I got there, it was down below, because we've got the hard pack stuff right here. So anything above here is kind of looking like modern, and then anything that we have to dig from there is that bit older. So let's see, not looking brilliant, but let's see what we could get. Put the detector over it again. 48. There we go. And let's see, close to the surface, so probably foil. Yep, you can see it there. There it is there. Gold foil. Looks like from a cigarette packet. Well, bit of trash. So with this target here, missed it, so I've come onto here, and then we can see that we've got some glass. So I'm suspecting it's going to be a bottle top, but I need to be quite careful when you're in amongst that. And I think, yep, there's the bottle top and the glass part there. Orangina, some very responsible person dumped it. Anyway, there we go. So you got to be careful when you are in and about the fields and looking at bits and pieces like modern trash and what have you. So keep your gloves on. Well, this target's coming in at an 85. Now it's not in the plug, which we got up here. So it's down in here somewhere. So how deep it's going to be, I don't know. So putting this in here, then I'm suspecting that I've got something a little bit older. So let's see what it's going to be. Let's come back to you on that one. So there we go folks, managed to get that out. You can see now that it's down the depth of the digging tool there, and that was what it was. It was this great big chunk of lead right at the very bottom. So as I said, modern kind of stuff is really in this part here, and then anything older is much lower or deeper down. Now I've got this large pile of spoil here which I'm going to put back into the hole. And this is something which some detectorists kind of struggle with when they're on these kind of group digs. So it's getting all of that in there, and it doesn't take much to do. You stand up, you can use your foot, you get it all in, but the important thing to do is to get all the big chunky stones and everything in. Once you got those in and the turf goes back on, then that's it done, and you're absolutely good to go. So just give this a bit of a kind of a stamp on. Yeah. get that down. And that's the hole now covered. There you go. Well, why are you going to go through all that trouble? Well, this is a pasture field, and the farmer's going to use this as well for doing silage. And the big stones that we leave out on the surface are the ones that are going to get caught in the machine and then cause damage. And this is why you're going to find that some farmers are not keen on letting detectorists on their pastures, because they're using it for silage and the damage which can be done. So it's really important that you get everything back in the hole. Anything that doesn't fit in the hole, chuck it to the side, get it off the edge of the field if it's not going to go back in. But get all the big stuff in, all the small stuff will come in behind that, and your hole will be done and everybody will be happy. Okay, I got a bit of a clod shot here. Interesting to see what this comes up as. It was a 71, so which makes it interesting in a way. Let's just see. Ah, there we go. And it is a 50 pence. So interesting one for me. There we go. First one for today. Now, as I said, if it wasn't in the plug before and you had to take out another scoop, then there's a good chance that you're going to get some older material. And I've got a little clod shot just here, and we can see the edge of it coming through just there. So this is an old pre-decimal coin here. So kind of going on to that. Oh, is it a coin or is it a button? That's a button. Okay. But for that, I'm not worried. That's okay. And we've got an old button. That's my first button for today. So there we go. The old stuff is below the new, as we know. And just here we've got another clod shot. It'll be interesting to see what we might have in here. Different colour. Oh, and there we go. And another pound coin. Let's see. There we go. Another one for the pot. You look down here. You'll be able to see the green just there. Not sure what it is yet. There we go. It's down past the plug, so it's an old one, so we'll check that out once it dries out, once we get back to base. Got another little coin ball here. Interesting to see. Oh, it is a coin. There it is there, and it is a 2p. Well, I have done very well today on these spendables, and we'll show you those shortly. Hi there everybody, and welcome to my roundup. So this is us just back from doing the festival field. Now, I'd heard stories about the festival field and people coming off with like over £100 in pound coins, and somebody else coming off with just as much. And I thought there's not really going to be much left there, but maybe there'll be some older stuff and we might be quite lucky. Well, it was quite a surprise. There's been quite a lot of digging, and we'll turn you around, let you have a look at the finds of the day. We've got a lot of kind of new finds, and we've got a lot of kind of old finds. Of course, we've got the trash as well. Most of the trash hasn't made it to the table. That's all your aluminium, your bottle tops and stuff like that. That has gone direct to bin. But we've got some other bits and pieces here to show you. So we'll turn you around and see what you think. Well, here we are at the roundup. So as you look down, you're kind of looking at George III, cartwheel penny. We've got another couple of pre-decimal coins here as well. A couple of buttons, nice little military type button there as well that would need a good clean up. But then you'll look at the amount of coins that we've got here and you think, well, there's not too much there. We've got this is a draining rod, which been found on the field there. But that doesn't look too bad. But then when we look at the other side of it, here we have all the pound coins. So pound coins, 50 pences, 20 pences, so the larger denominations. We've got some of the collectible ones here with the bridges. There's also an interesting one, this one here, which is not that one there, one from Gibraltar. Don't know if we can find it there, which has got a skull on the back, which is interesting. So I've never seen one like that before. So yeah, as it turns out, once you've counted it all up, approximately about £47, which is all going to go to the bank. So that's not too bad. So we've got that there. So put that away, and then we can see some of the reality of the day. And here we have basically the modern junk of the day. So we've got the usual lead down in the bottom corner here, lead, a couple of earrings, a little silver pendant, and then a couple of keys from the vans and things which are there, a security one as well. Someone lost their kilt pin, which obviously broke up on them there. And yeah, so that's the stuff there, all your junk as well. But as it turns out, quite an eventful day, huge amount of digging, and absolutely no wonder I was tired when I got home. But that was the festival field. So if someone says they've been in, they've done the field, and they've taken whatever from it, there's still going to be lots more for you to go in as well. So always go yourself, test it out and see what you think. But anyway, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Comments would be much appreciated. And we'll just keep on uploading, and hopefully you'll enjoy the content. Thank you guys. Bye.
From Dev Digs, thank you for watching. Keep watching for some more.